Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to my series Guild Siege Glory. Today we're going to jump into some Guild Siege just before it finishes. We're going to do a few attacks, we're going to look at how my defenses have been doing, and I'm going to introduce the next offense I'm going to be building. So we have a lot to do today, let's get started. Okay, so it's November 18th. We're on the global server, and we're in HEREGANG Guild, and this is our G1 siege that we're in right now. And we're currently getting crushed. But a couple of our members who are normally active were not active today, and this guild has been very active. They've been pounding us repeatedly. Wanted to kind of revisit a couple of defenses and also try out a couple of offenses, and this is a good tower to start with, and we're about to lose this guild siege. We have less than 500 points to go, so we're going to try to do this quickly. So here's a team that's pretty common in G1 siege and even a little bit lower. Galleon, Clara, Miho. And it's a speed team. It's going to be fast, but can you outlast it with a bruiser type team? And we'll take a look and see how this. We'll see how this team does against this defense. And I will admit I've been struggling in this G1 siege. So the biggest threat is Miho. So we need to start doing some damage to her. Let's see if we can get a defense break on her. There we go. Ouch. Skogul still hasn't got a turn. Hey, Khmun did not crit, so that's good. Now we need to see if we can get rid of Clara quickly enough before she just keeps stunning us. There, we finally got the rock off. Clearly my resistance needs to be worked on because we are not resisting much of anything. Clara's gone, Galleon's gone. Okay, so that team worked, but we definitely saw some problems with that. This is another very fast team. They're 2-1. Do I have a fast team that I could try to outspeed them? How fast is my Clara? 254. I don't think that's fast enough. Anyone faster? Actually, this could be pretty good. How fast is my 259? And we've got a shield set on Orion. We're going to try that, but most Claras are much faster than 259. But if I get to go first, my Julie hits like a tank. Let's see who's faster, which is basically the... Ooh, wow. I'm faster? That's crazy. Let's hope Julie doesn't get cut. She did not get cut. I think we got this. Yeah. Galleon can do all he wants, but he's almost dead. There we go. Use Galleon to take him out. So, that looked good. But you can see we barely outsped them, so I need to speed up my Orion. So we have, this is a very popular defense right now. Any defense with Lu Mei is pretty popular right now. So I actually went on SWGT to look at listed counters for this defense, and don't have many, but there's one I might be willing to try here. So let's see if we have everybody runed up. So the suggested counter team is Tyron, Roid, and Yen. Now I do not have Yen built, but we have Tyron built, and he's 246 speed. Roid is incredibly slow. So I'm not sure how helpful he's going to be, but we're going to give him a shot. He is unviolent. And then I do not have Yen built, but I believe, yeah, so she's ruined. She's not super fast, but we're going to try Su instead. And she's also not fully skilled. So we might be, this might not turn out very good. But we're gonna see what we can do here. Ran could have been another good substitution. So they have will runes, so we're gonna have to not do the freeze this time, which is gonna be a problem. I think we just lost. So we did get a proc. Attacks the enemy, recovers, guarantees stun if... Okay. So they do not have a harmful effect right now. But let's absorb her attack bar. Okay, and she stunned me. That's nice. You can see why this is a good defense. So let's see if we can, boom, we got the stun in. No, Vigor just got me though. Yeah. So I wasn't up to the task here, and Yen would have been better with her dots. So anyway, that is the guild siege. We already lost. So, and I got 551 guild points for what, 2 wins? I love the rewards from Guild Siege. It's really nice. And let's go see. Did we get anything good from a box? We did not get a shiny box. Hey, this could be good. If this rolls crit rate or speed, it's probably worth keeping. Of course it doesn't. Because, yeah, that's what we need is a double roll into HP percent on a Rage Rune. Oh, God. That's garbage, so at least we get mana from that. So Siege is over. And it's been a little while since I've done a video for this Guild Siege Glory series. So let's take a look at how my defenses have been faring. This is not a real defense. That's one I'm just playing around with. It's not even speed tuned or anything. So my Skullgirl team is 3-7. That's not very good, although that's not uncommon when you're facing G1 opponents all the time. Most of the players know what the counters are. So I'm sure my Khmun Vigor Skullgirl is getting hit by a counter offense that is designed to deal with it. So, still surprised this one is 2-3. This one's ruined absolutely horribly, and but we're not going to address that one today. This one is 5-13, and this is actually a fairly good defense. We'll take a look at that. I think I know why that one's not doing well. This one is 4-7, and that's because my Orion's not fast enough. That's easy to know. This one is 5-12. I'm not quite sure why. Most of those are ruined fairly well. It's probably a lack of speed. Here's an offense that isn't even meant to be a defense, and it's doing the best of my teams, 12-12. This one I'm not even putting in towers right now. This one's doing 16 and 21, which for G1 Siege, that's not horrible. It's a pretty good team. But here's the team I really wanted to look at today. Harmonia, Roid, Vigor, and it's 1 and 5. So it's not doing well at all. And so we're going to take a look at that one. We are going to revise Harmonia, Roid, Vigor team. So I pulled them out of storage before I started the video. So we'll work on Harmonia first. And we're just going to take a look. That's a pretty good rune. So we're not going to mess with that one. This one, also pretty good. Do we have any grinds? We do not. So, and we're just going to see what we've got here. That rune is garbage. I don't even know why. There's no reason to keep that rune. So that's gone. But we can see I am short on HP percent runes, but nobody would be able to use that anyway. So we might just have to stick with that rune for now. Unless we have a better swift speed rune. So we could then put energy. Actually, that could be a really good Harmonia rune. Okay. So that really is not how I wanted that rune to roll. It's not worth changing. So, this is a 5-star rune. Here's a rune I must have just gotten. If this rolls speed and HP, could be worthwhile. We just don't want it to hit crit rate. I mean, if it hits crit rate, we could use it on a damage dealer. But we're hoping for something better. That's a damage dealer rune. I don't need to roll that right now. We'll roll that just to see what we get. So one of the reasons Harmonia's hit points are low is that she has a defense percent rune on. I had forgotten about that, which does make her defense very tanky. But that's not, other than the speed, it's not a good rune. Let's take a look at energy runes. Have I acquired a hit point percent that's better? That's not. So it says better overall substats with a 16% defense, a 5 speed. Now the 5 speed's not very good. We'll know right away if this is a good rune or not. If this doesn't roll speed, it's gone. It did not roll speed. It's out of there. That's a pretty good rune. We can gem in resistance. Because that's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Speed 22 is very nice, but Harmonia doesn't need a ton of speed. That should probably go on an attack bar booster or something. So we're going to take that one out, put this one in. So she loses 17 speed. She gains almost 5,000 HP, and it's not plus 15 yet. She gains more accuracy, which is important for one of her skills. So yeah, we're going to make that switch. And then we're going to power that up to plus 15. And then we'll come back and grind and gem that one in a minute. I'm just curious to see if we have a better slot 5. And actually, this looks pretty good. We've got more resistance, more speed, and we've got HP and defense, crit rate innate, which is fine. Yeah, that's a better rune. It's going to increase her resistance, speed a little bit. We can't really touch her slot 6 rune. We don't have anything better. But hey, we just added 2 more runes that are better. So we're going to so she's up to plus 120 speed, which is an improvement. Now let's check to see. This is now 12, 14 resistance. That rolled into crit rate. We didn't need that. Didn't roll into speed. We didn't need that. So none of those are better. Ooh. Okay. So this is a hero rune. Looks like it got 2 rolls into accuracy and a roll into defense. A max roll into defense. So we're going to go ahead and use a legend on here. Can we get 10%? No, we got 7. Because that's just the way it works around here. She doesn't need a ton of speed, but we can throw a blue one on here. Maybe even a couple. Try to get 3. There we go. She doesn't really need crit rate. Hey, what's our resistance? Our resistance is 81. Yeah, let's do that. So we're going to take this crit rate. We're going to gem it out for resistance. Hey, we got 7%. So that's not a bad rune, and it's certainly a lot better than other than the fact that she lost the speed. I think that's all we can do with Harmonia for right now. So Harmonia is looking a little better. She's now over 35, almost 36k HP, and she still has over 1200 defense. Resistance is now 88. So Harmonia is looking a lot better. Additional damage, crit damage taken, damage dealt on fire. That's not a very good artifact for her. Additional damage, crit damage, bomb damage, S2 recovery. That artifact is on her because I saw the S2 recovery when I first put it on. Let's see if we have anything better. Crit damage taken, you can have a maximum of 4%. So it rolled twice into that. It should be 12%. We'll take it. I think that's better. So it's an additional 6% crit damage taken. And we still have to roll it. Because we could still get 2 more good substats. But, yeah, that's going on. It doesn't really matter what the other ones roll. But we'll see what it looks like when it gets there. HP when revived, well, that doesn't help any. We don't have a reviver on the team. So we've improved her somewhat. I think we do not have any more defense. We still have 3 million mana, so we're going to power this up to plus 15. Probably come back to this one more time because the 4th stat we got was speed proportional lost HP. So we can keep that one, and then we can try to use the conversion stones to get something else there that's more useful with the HP when revived. So we'll come back to that. Let's take a look at Roid here. So if you look at Roy's skills, basically his attack increases according to his max HP. So I have actually gone up against some Roids that actually hit pretty hard, and they probably had gigantic HP. this Roid has almost nothing. Plus 15k on Roid is pathetic. So that's one of the reasons this defense is not doing well. And his defense is not high. Speed is, yeah. Resistance is low as well. So Roid needs some work. So this rune is doing almost nothing for Roid. So we're going to take a look at Violent Speed runes. First we'll take a look at what's just sitting out there. I mean, that gives him more HP, but it's not amazing. And none of these are. I need to spend more time on HP runes. Or, violent runes, rather. So, but we lose a little bit of crit rate and crit damage, but we gain... and honestly, we can gem out one of those crit rate or crit damage for resistance or defense percent. So we are going to put that in. 8%, not bad. And then we've got... we have a legend, but I don't want to put a legend on a 8% gem. But we can certainly... oh wait, we got some blues. Let's get rid of some blues. We can get a 6% in there. Nope. Nope. We'll take 5. That's okay. And then we do have a couple of speed grinds, so we'll try to get a 3 on there. Thanks, CompToUs. They really don't. Go ahead, have the minimum. Have the minimum again. Okay, there we go. So that helps them. That's better. So this one, we're going to try to get as close as we can to 20%. There we go. Nice. 7% grind. That's awesome. So it's a hero. Let's see how efficient this rune is. It got a double roll in the crit rate. And then and those were max rolls. And then it got a 4 or 5% roll into HP, depending on the initial stat. So that's low. Speed is low, crit damage is mid. But it's still not a horrible rune. Just curious. We do not have a hero speed gem. It's not super important for Roid to be super fast, so we're not gonna gem out that speed. I'm just gonna throw a grind on there, get him a little more speed. So, and let's put a grind on this HP. Hey, 400. That's not bad. So far we're improving his HP by 2,600 on top of what we already did with those grinds. And I'm just curious, do we have a better violent rune than that? Great, we got defense percent. So those 2 rolls into HP, it should have been 24% max. We're at 20. That's not bad. You're missing 4 efficiency there. Missing 3 efficiency on the defense percent roll. Let's see what we can convert here. We've got a 6 to 9% resistance or accuracy. So let's take a look at his resistance is pathetic. So we're not going to improve that much. His accuracy is 44, which he needs more to, and we're losing accuracy here. So yeah, we're going to remove that. And we are losing accuracy, so we are going to grind in some accuracy to try to make up for some of that loss. And we can always use a legend one later, but 8% is not bad. 20%, 5%, 12, 8, triple grindable. So that is going to be a nice rune later. Yeah, I think that's all we can do with Roid. Okay, so the last member of the team is my Swift Vigor. Don't think there's much. Yeah, we're waiting on grinds. Probably already looked at this earlier in the video. Yeah, we're waiting on grinds for him. And put our Swift Vigor back in. So now it is back to a 0-0, and I like to do this every time I modify the runes on a team, because I want to see how the team is doing starting immediately after I rerun it. We will see if that offense gets, or that defense begins to get any better. This team is not really ready yet, so we're going to edit the deck. And I'm going to introduce, for the last part of this video, I'm going to introduce another team that I think can end up being really good. So we have Khmun, and I probably need to build another one. I don't think I have a second Khmun. So this is one of the offenses I am going to be working on. So here's my second Khmun. So I know I've got him to be built. So we are going to build a second Loren. And then the last member of the team. Oh, nice. So Elucia. So this is an offense I've been wanting to build for some time. And we are now going to be committed to making this. So now that the Roid team is looking a little better, this is our new team we're going to be working on. So Khmun, Loren Elucia 2A is a very good offense. It has a lot of control with both Loren and Elucia, and then Khmun does damage and protects the team with his shield. So this team can go again. It's a counter to a lot of defenses. Maybe not some of the top meta, but it, or maybe not a lot of the top meta, but it even is a counter to some meta defenses as well. So we are going to take a look at that one and start building that. So that's it for this one. Appreciate you guys watching, and I also just want to say, hey, great, we finally hit 100 subscribers. I really appreciate everyone who subscribed. I'll have a little extra video coming out just to mark that milestone. But would love any comments down below on what you would like to see in future videos. And until the next one, I will see ya.